Hello, friends, and welcome to episode 3 of High June, a podcast with
Caitlin.
and me, Austin. Thank you to everyone who watched the first two.
Yeah, thanks.
It's crazy we're already on the third one.
I know.
It's super fun. This week we kind of just shot the shit a little bit.
We were supposed to do hot takes / unpopular opinions, but we kind of just went off the rails.
You'll see. Yeah, it's still fun though. If you haven't yet, follow at High June Pod on
Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube.
That's it.
That's
okay,
it.
Cool. And if anyone has any questions for us that you just want to hear us shoot the shit about, hot takes, whatever in the future, we like to read submitted stuff. So, yeah.
Alrighty.
Enjoy this one. Let's get her. Let's go.
Crap.
Crud. Crud. No, it doesn't matter what order you do it in it, as long as you do it. Bros, watch me drop this coffee right on top of the one device we have dedicated to recording this audio.
Watch me whip, watch me nay.
Dang, watch me. Watch me. Ooh.
Ooh.
Episode motherfucking 3. Episode 3.
Toi.
Episode 3.
Okay.
Episode 3. What are we drinking today?
I am drinking Coffee Hall.
Coffee Hall, check.
I'm drinking an iced latte, an iced oat latte with vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
And you?
I'm drinking cold brew. Where do we go?
Merit check.
Shout out.
Yeah.
The goated coffee in Austin. IMO.
Cool.
Yeah. What are we doing today for episode 3?
We are going to be presenting our hot takes and
takes.
Unpopular opinions.
Yeah,
hot takes. I feel like they're the same thing.
And unpopular opinions.
Yes.
A mixture of our own as well as some submitted from friends and followers alike.
Yep.
Yeah. How do we want to get started?
I mean, we might as well just get into it because we
Let's just
could
fucking get into it.
yap about our week. But first of all, we did nothing.
We did
except
nothing.
go to Schlitterbahn.
And we've done that twice in a row.
And nobody
I don't
cares.
think anyone gives a fuck. So.
I know I don't care.
So we probably
So
should
they
just,
probably don't care.
Yeah, good point.
Okay.
Point. So let's get straight
Meat and
the fuck into it.
Okay, who wants to go first?
You go first, ladies.
Okay.
First.
I'll go first. My hot take, first of all, is Instagram. It's annoying, first and foremost. But to, the specifics of the hot take is Instagrammable restaurants and coffee shops and Instagrammable photo walls.
Like building something around.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, nothing grinds my gears more than getting on Instagram or, like, trying to find a restaurant to eat.
Yeah.
And it's, like, top 10 Instagrammable restaurants. And I'm just like, okay, but how's the food?
I Googled top 10 restaurants in this area to know if the food was chill and the ambiance was of value.
Yeah.
Not, can I take a picture here and it looks good? I mean, like, I get it. I don't know. Like, I was actually just thinking about, it's funny that you put this down for a hot take because I was just thinking, like, yesterday or the day before about how you hate that.
It's so annoying. And it's just like, what about the food?
Yeah.
But another one is the walls, the murals that people stand up, the pink wall in LA on Melrose.
Right.
And the lines to take a picture in front of the wings.
Yeah. There were that high school we went to this weekend for a band competition had the wings so you could stand and take a picture. That makes more sense because it's at a high school. But if it's like, if people line up, it's like.
But it's like, we'll be driving, down South Congress and that I Love You So Much wall. It's like a line of people just taking a picture. Just, you don't need to do that. Stop. Instagram walls, just photo walls, stop.
I think it's fun.
No.
I get it. But if I have to wait in a line, it's like, am I going to stand in this line for 30 minutes to take a picture when I could be spending the next 30 minutes seeing more of the street I'm on or like the town I'm in?
I know, but the people who wait in that freaking line, what the hell are you doing? Go somewhere else. Like, you saw it. Why do you need to take a picture of it?
Yeah.
Nobody cares.
Yeah, like basing your whole trip around a photo op is kind of like,
oh my God, going to LA, gotta go get on front of the pink wall.
I'd rather get candid pictures.
I'd rather just not even get a picture.
Fair. Okay.
God, that just made me.
Do we want to do my first? Do we want to do my first hot take?
Well, yeah, it is your turn.
I think my hot take it depends on. I feel like it's not maybe a hot take for our age group,
Okay.
but just in general.
Well, yeah.
Like some of the people that listen to this may not like it. Uh, Beatles,
Who cares about the Beatles?
mid.
I don't think. I was about to say I don't think I even know a Beatles song, but I'm pretty sure I do. What's a Beatles
You
song?
probably do. Here Comes the Sun.
Okay, yeah. Who cares? Nobody cares about the Beatles.
That's the thing is it a hot take for us? Not really. Is it a hot take for like some of the people we know? Probably not. But someone's gonna hear that and be like, "What?"
They're gonna be like, "What did you say?"
Yeah. And here's what I always say about the Beatles. Like I get it. You know, I understand the contribution or whatever, and how some things wouldn't exist if it were. Like I get it. I totally get it. But like, I like don't care. I don't.
You know, the
That's
Beatles.
that's
just,
it. That's
who
it.
cares? But great hot take.
Thank you.
People are gonna be pissed about that one.
I don't know if they will be. I feel
Really?
like more
Because
people than
people
not
will-
will be like, yeah.
Yeah, but people will cut their kid's head off for that band. I
Facts.
think this one it might be a little bit of a controversial. Actually, no, nobody cares. Okay, and before I start with this one, I would like to preface: I don't care about what you do in your home. Okay, I don't care. It's your home, but I'm gonna judge it. Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna judge your home decor. Your home decor choices.
Mm-hmm.
Farmhouse decor
Mm.
/ everything in your home from Target. Stop.
Okay.
Don't do it. It's ugly.
Yeah.
It's not ugly, but
It's played out.
you have no taste.
Dang.
Like, oh, that was hard. That was really harsh. Okay. It's not that you have no taste. It's just that you get everything from Target. And everything from Target looks the same.
Sure.
So it's like if you have a house that everything's all white and everything's from Target, you know, it's just a classic like Joanna Gaines farmhouse decor.
yeah.
If you do that and you don't incorporate anything else, stop. It's not good. It is not original. It doesn't show off your personality.
You're really going for the throat on this one.
Whenever I walk into
You got beef with this one.
But it's just like when I walk into
Damn.
someone's home or I see a picture of somebody's home and it's all just like
Mm-hmm.
farmhouse or like it looks like Joanna Gaines just came in there and threw up everywhere. I'm just like, but who are you?
Right.
Like, what do you like?
Yeah.
I mean, you might like that, but maybe like something else. I'm not sure.
I like that these hot takes from you are very honest of you because I've actually heard you complain about these things before. So
yeah,
like,
it's just like
you didn't just pull random stuff. This stuff actually bothers you.
And I'm not saying things from Target are ugly because I like stuff from Target. But when it's nothing else,
Mm-hmm.
and I walk into your house or I see a picture of your house on Instagram and it just looks like you just went to Target and bought everything, I'm just like, no.
Yeah.
With peace and love, of course.
Of course. I'm just sitting here thinking about all the stuff that we have from Target.
We don't have anything from Target.
we did at one point.
And do we anymore?
True. Fair. Okay.
Anyways,
Next hot take.
we're going to cut that out because I can't let anybody know
What?
that we used to be like that.
Okay. Used to be like that. Jesus. Okay. This one was kind of weird. Like I wrote a specific movie, but I more or less just okay. I put Indiana Jones as mid.
I've never even seen that movie.
It like I could say that movie specifically, but really what I was getting at is like growing up, if people were led on to the fact that I hadn't seen a movie that they hold near and dear or is like really popular, like the one that always people got me on was The Sandlot.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'd be like, oh yeah, I haven't seen that. And they'd fucking throw up out of their asses and their eyes would bleed. And I'd be like, yo, like, I get it
It's gotta
that
be
it meant a lot
okay.
to you or whatever, but like, and then I finally saw it and it's like fine,
Fine, yeah.
but like
I don't think I've seen it.
chill. So that's kind of what I was getting at was just like these what's the word? Nostalgic kind of like childhood
cult
movies.
favorites.
Cult favorites. That's a good, like, how mid some of them are. How Sandlot, fine.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones, I watched the first one. It's fun. I get it for sure, but like, I'm good.
Well,
I'd rather watch Star Wars or like, I don't know, anything else.
I understand that because I am a person who hasn't seen a lot of like
Right.
cultural
Centerpieces.
Yeah, like I never
Cornerstone.
watched any Disney movies as a kid. You know, like I never
one's
watched.
crazy. Yeah.
I don't care enough. Like I mean, it's not that I don't care. Now I don't because I'm an adult, and
Well,
like
it
all those
just-
movies were like
Yeah.
pretty nostalgic for people. But when it's like, oh, I haven't seen, Beauty and the Beast, you're like, what?
Yeah, it's all relative. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like we had that conversation before we went to Disney World for the first time
Yeah.
because, and obviously our positions eventually changed. But before we went to Disney World, we thought that you had to have a connection to Disney.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so like Kaylin didn't really grow up on Disney movies, which to me is crazy. Here I am doing the same thing.
Yeah.
But not like I'm not freaking out because I understand that it's all like relative. But like I did, so I understood that. It ended up not mattering because you walk into Disney World.
Yeah, it
and
doesn't
even
matter.
if you've never seen a single Disney movie, you're like, this is the best place I've ever
But
been.
I watched Pixar movies, so I got it.
Yeah, you get it. Yeah.
I just only watched Adam Sandler movies as a kid.
So I mean, me too. Happy Gilmore.
I'll be watching The Wedding
What's
Singer.
what's your favorite? Oh, Wedding Singer. I was about to ask what your favorite
My favorite
Adam Sandler
Adam
movie.
Sandler movie is probably 50 First Dates.
Really?
That might be the best movie of all time.
It's really, really good. I don't know if that's the best Sandman flick.
It's not, but for me it is.
That's your favorite. Okay. Yeah. My favorite. I could sit and find some like, ooh, like, dang, that's not a usual Happy Gilmore.
Yeah. Billy Madison is also good.
Goated. Yeah. Happy Gilmore just ticks every box.
Yeah.
Anyway. So yeah, just like.
People who just are so annoying about that.
Yeah. Just like, I don't know. I don't get it.
Like, it's probably fine if you haven't seen it.
Totally fine.
Now, this one is... I'll probably get worked up about this one. And emotional. But
Don't hold back.
my third hot take is not liking Taylor Swift.
Okay. Let's go.
Why? Okay, why? She's a genius.
So what's the hot take? Thinking that
The hot take is like, or unpopular opinion. Like, if you don't like Taylor Swift, why?
okay,
Like, you're stupid.
like you're wrong.
You're
Got it.
wrong and you're an idiot.
Okay, Roger.
She's a genius, first of all. First and foremost. Don't even get me started. Austin does not agree.
I'll let you finish and then we'll debate.
The Beatles could write Here Comes the Sun, but they could not write All Too Well 10-minute version.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Taylor Swift could write Here Comes the Sun.
That's fair. Yeah.
But the Beatles could not write All Too Well 10-minute version.
It's funny how one of my hot takes or unpopular opinions was that the Beatles are mid, and I'm sitting here like you picked the Beatles specifically to compare the two, and I'm like kind of defending my position with the Beatles. Like, yeah.
But if you don't like Taylor Swift, you're stupid, because she is the music industry. Tell me she's not. Tell me she's not. Tell me she's not.
I mean, she's a very large part of it.
She is the music industry.
But people had to walk so she could run.
Like who? Like who?
So many people.
Can't even name one. Cool. She was a country artist,
Mm-hmm.
and then they were like, and then she switched it up and she said, "Bitch, I'm pop."
Mm-hmm.
And then she was like, "Bitch, I'm indie."
Mm-hmm.
And then she said, "Bitch, I'm everything."
Mm-hmm.
Name one person who can do that. Exactly. You can't.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyways, point made.
I disagree pretty fundamentally. Okay, but I can disagree while still acknowledging that she's great and talented and is a revered artiste and clearly knows what she's doing because she'd be topping the charts. But goated, genius, that's insane. Right? I feel like
I can't get into this.
People are too comfortable with the word genius.
Are you kidding me?
No, not at all. People are way too
She-
comfortable with that word.
Obviously is a genius. Like, I don't even think I need to go into that.
Please do. What? Okay, like, what makes? Okay, how do you define genius?
Well, first of all, she has a doctorate, an honorary doctorate.
Honorary doctorate. Okay.
She is my doctor.
Okay.
So you don't just get those.
You don't just. It's like I think that's like getting a knighthood. You do it.
No,
artists can get knighthoods and honorary doctorates for contribution to the arts.
Name another artist that got an honorary doctorate degree. Exactly.
I don't sit around thinking about those off the top of my head. But
No one else has.
Conan, I think, has an honorary doctorate from Harvard.
Yeah, but he's a comedian. He's not
artist.
Conan is a genius as well. Okay, cool.
He is the best late night host of like all time.
He's one of the best humans ever
Is that a
made.
hot take? Is that an unpopular opinion?
No, that's an amazing opinion.
I feel like most people would agree with that.
Conan is the best person to live.
Jimmy Fallon, shot. Jimmy Kimmel,
He needs to just stop.
like, chill the fuck out.
Like, I don't want to watch. This might be a hot take as well. I don't want to tune in to my, late show
Yeah,
and be just berated with
political commentary.
political commentary. I want it to be like lighthearted and fun.
Like, it's like so pandery too.
Yeah.
Like the way, like his thumbnails all the way down to like the titles of like YouTube clips. It's so insanely and like annoyingly pandery
Yeah.
to like his audience that it is like,
It's not fun.
and he's like totally like, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to go on this rant, but like he like just surrendered the idea of it being like a comedy show just to like pander.
Yeah.
And then you listen to Conan, and whenever you get him to talk about political stuff, how forward he is about like, yeah, I don't do that on purpose.
Yeah.
It's like people don't want to turn on my shit to hear what they just heard on the news that makes them depressed. It's like, let me do my job. And be a comedian and shut the fuck up. And I like how like Conan wears that stuff on his sleeve. He's like, oh, you want to hear from me, the billionaire comedian, about politics, in my opinion?
You're welcome.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. What a value. Like anyway, Conan. God.
Yeah. But
He has an honorary. Anyway, back to the Taylor Swift thing. He has an honorary doctorate, contribution to the arts. She can get that, and that's totally deserved. Yeah, absolutely.
It's
but
just
like
really heartbreaking.
like
and
genius. Oh.
It's look. I don't actually really ever consider filing for divorce ever.
Yeah. Until this conversation.
When it comes to
this is
I consider it because this is hurtful to me.
So you probably don't want to hear like my take on an artist that's a genius.
Who, Kanye?
I didn't say it. Next hot take.
You always say that every time I'm like.
Next hot take.
Every time I'm like Taylor Swift is a genius, you're like Kanye West is a genius.
Like the whole like.
And I'm just like, let's not even get into this.
The whole just to to summarize the argument. It's kind of a perfect argument because of the whole like I'm gonna stop you right there thing. But that's kind of the perfect summation of my argument. So rude. Like, chill the fuck out, right? Don't do that to this poor girl. Kinda right. Anyway, next hot take. Was that your...
I think I'm gonna have to go.
I love it. Was that your 3?
That was my 3.
Holy fuck. Okay, my number 3, and this is not mine. This came from a friend. This is fucking wild. This hot take is fries are pointless.
That is gonna make me lose respect for her.
I will straight up... Who gave us that one?
McKenna
Okay.
gave us that, and that almost made me block her number.
It's fucking crazy take. I won't go to a burger restaurant if they don't have fries.
Oh no, absolutely not.
If I pull up to a Whataburger and they're like, hey, just so you know, we're out of fries, I will probably leave.
I'm pulling forward.
I can't have like the combination is too sacred.
I need to have fries for anything.
Yeah, you have to have a side.
I don't even need it as a side. I'll just go and get that as my food.
Oh, straight up. Yeah, I would just, or like if I on the road or something, stop off.
Get fries.
I don't want a whole burger. I get some fries though.
Yeah.
Pointless.
That was just the most insane, chaotic take.
Crazy. We have a
I
giant.
don't even know what she's talking about.
We have a giant group chat with a bunch of friends, and I lightly inquired, hey, some hot takes. And I currently have 62 notifications from that group chat.
Yeah, I'm not going to open that.
If I wouldn't have looked at that group chat in the last 20 minutes, I'd have over 150 messages. They're arguing about shit. But that was one that stood out to me because of how much I like fries, so I just had to throw it in there. But yeah, that's shot. Change your opinion.
Horrible. Yeah, you're just wrong.
Yeah.
That's not even a hot take. You're just completely wrong.
Yeah, just
like I have nothing
unequivocally
else to say.
false. Okay, your number 4.
Okay, number 4. Let me lay this one out for you. Boyfriend and girlfriend. They're together for a long time, or not that long. Okay, and let's say the boy proposes to the girl.
Mm-hmm.
Proposes as in asks her to marry him.
Yes.
Then wants absolutely nothing to do with the wedding planning. Why? That's a horrible thing.
Yeah.
Men need to be a part of wedding planning. That's my hot take.
That's your hot take.
Because it's like, if you're not going to do it, then why ask?
Do you think more commonly think that they shouldn't be involved?
You always see it, it's like, oh, he doesn't care. Like, he's golfing.
Yeah. So you think they should be as involved?
My hot take is, men, don't propose to your girlfriends. Or just don't even ask.
Unless you're ready to do the work.
Unless you're asking them to marry you. Then why is the girl planning it?
And then
you're asking, why don't you plan it?
And then just fucks off entirely. And
they're just like, I don't care. Or, they'll be like, oh, when's the wedding? And he's like, I don't know. Mm-hmm. Ask her.
Yeah.
Don't ask.
Like impartial, like just totally, completely disassociate. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Just don't ask.
I get that because I don't understand why you wouldn't want to be. Because like
it's your wedding.
Like I didn't, by any means take the lead on ours, but I definitely had opinions on like that's a dumb idea.
We probably made the decision on everything together.
Because I wanted it to be dope. And
it's your wedding.
The people that were there or have seen pictures can judge on whether or not it was dope. I think it was dope.
I just think...
and it was like, that's what made it the most us, is like, I don't want to put it entirely in someone else's hands because then it'll just be like fabricated. And what do people say about ours? Or like, what do we say about ours is that it was so uniquely like us and low key.
Yeah.
That's going to happen because it was us like leading the charge. Obviously, like, could not have happened without parents.
Well, duh.
But like, in terms of like being involved with ideas. Like,
yeah. It's just so annoying whenever I hear guys like talking about their wedding and they're like, I'm just going to show up.
I'm just going to show up in the morning and probably with a hangover. Yeah.
It's just don't ask. Stop proposing if you're not going to help.
Don't take the heat or get out of the pot.
I'm even going to go as far as to say, I don't think your marriage is going to last that long.
God damn. Okay. Next hot take.
Just kidding.
From another friend. This one's from Amber. And the reason I remember this is from Amber because when someone tells you this, how could you, I'll never forget this. Okay. Instead of Oreos and milk, Amber thinks that Oreos and water.
And let me clarify, dipping the Oreos.
No, yeah, not just complimenting one another like a steak and a nice wine. Joke failed.
Yep.
Or dipping Oreos in water.
Dipping Oreos in water. I will never forget. We used to live together, me and Amber. She was my roommate, and I would come home from work, and she'd be like studying or like watching something, sitting on the floor, blanket around her shoulders, Oreo container on the floor.
Yeah.
Picking it up, just dipping it in a cup of water.
I wish I could remember the first time I saw her doing that because
it's horrifying.
I was so taken aback. I was like, maybe I didn't even see her do it. I think I heard her talk about it, and I was like, that's crazy. And she was like, no, I'm serious. And I was like, you're absolutely not serious. And I think she like the next day, or she's like, no, I'm dead serious. And she had that as a snack, and I was like, Amber,
psychotic behavior.
You have lost your fucking mind. That is so gross.
I mean, at that point, just don't dip.
Yeah, I could maybe see you like,
because then you're just eating a wet Oreo,
swallowing, and then like, oh, I'm kind of drink some water. That makes sense. But like, I like get kind of like a little. I mean, I get kind of a little when I think about it. Honestly.
I doubt that it's gross because it doesn't taste like anything except for mushy Oreo. But like normally, if you have like milk and an Oreo, you can taste the milk and the creaminess with the Oreo, and it doesn't.
Again,
it being soggy doesn't feel as wrong. Mm-hmm. But just having a watery, soggy Oreo really is making me have the chills.
The ick.
Oh, straight up ick.
Call back.
Yeah, this will be my fifth.
Okay.
Not necessarily a hot take.
Okay.
Pickles are probably one of the best foods.
And that's arguing against what they're talking about in the group chat?
Well, I disagree. Pickles, what? I just agree with that.
Yeah.
Somebody said pickles are fire or trash or something, and that's incorrect.
Oh, they're goated.
Pickles are great. You can eat them. They're versatile.
They're a versatile food.
The big old fat ones.
Mm-hmm. Big old fat chunky guys.
Yeah, amazing. Mm-hmm. Fried pickles.
Oh, fucking crazy.
Pickles on a sandwich. Pickles on a burger.
Yeah, or just pickles straight up.
Pickle fries. I guess those are fried pickles.
I'll just be pulling pickles out and eating them.
Yeah. Oh, pickle juice.
No big deal.
That should have been my hot take. Pickle juice is so good. I'll just drink it straight out
Top
the
tier.
jar.
Yeah, you really will. I can't do that.
It's so good.
I can't do it.
Oh my god, it's good. We should get some pickles later.
I'm down.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. Fried pickles, maybe?
Yeah, we could do that. That sounds fucking fire. My fifth hot take. Again, this is not mine. This was submitted by who said
That's
this?
cheating.
Yeah, that's Ryan. He said Raising Cane's is hot garbage.
Now that is gonna piss me straight off.
That's a good hot take because that's wrong.
That is wrong again.
It's just fire. It's just like the perfect.
Should we eat that for dinner?
They got all. We can.
Or lunch?
We got all the ratios just like dialed in with Raising Cane's. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The breading and the chicken and the fry and
The sauce.
It just all works together so well.
The sauce is where it's at. God damn, it's good.
Mm-hmm.
Simple menu.
Simple menu, and that's what makes it so beautiful.
You know what you want.
Yeah, you just know what you want. You get what you get, and you don't
What do you
throw
get?
fits. Boss combo, no slaw, extra
boss
fries.
combo?
Box combo nation with no slaw, extra fries.
I get the sandwich combo most of the time.
What's the best chicken spot?
Cane's.
Really?
Yeah.
Tops?
I mean, are you talking about like fast food? Well, I guess.
Yeah.
That's like I've never been to a Cane's and it was bad.
Fair.
It's always good.
It's super consistent.
What about you? What do you think?
It's up there. I really love Chicken Express.
I forgot. Wait, should we go to Chicken Express today?
Sounds fire.
Should we?
And where all is Chicken Express? I'm pretty sure
I think
everyone
it's
that
just
will
in
have watched
Texas.
this. I've had one in Arkansas. Dryer. I've had one in Arkansas. I think they're elsewhere. Oh, I've had them in fucking Louisville.
Oh,
Yeah.
they have them there?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess they're nationwide.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, wait, no. Oh, we're talking about Chicken Express, not Cane's. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Cane's is everywhere.
Cane's is everywhere. Chicken Express. Fuck, sorry. Maybe just, the South. I've had it in, like, far, far east Texas, like almost Arkansas.
Okay. Well, that is just a wrong opinion.
Yeah, that's a shot. Yeah.
Okay.
I could understand one being better, but it's definitely not bad.
No.
No.
Okay.
Cool. Well, those are some hot takes. That was quick.
Those were our 10 hot takes.
Yeah. Now you want to answer a couple questions?
Let's see here.
Jimmy said, "Why don't you talk specifically about me and how great I am for an hour?" I think a Jimmy episode's in the pipeline.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
should.
Yeah, we should.
An episode where we only talk about
I'll only
Jimmy.
talk about Jimmy. James Ledoux.
Jimathan.
Gymnasium Ledoux. Jimmy is our friend from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
He is very nice. He's very
sweet man.
sweet. He's very kind. He's very funny.
And he shreds.
He slays.
Absolute dick at the get fiddle.
Yep.
Yeah, but Jimmy, we'll do an episode on you. Or we'll have him on. That'd be fun, huh?
Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah. Well, that was
Cute.
a fun question. No,
That was a great question.
I'll ask real questions. Would you rather go, Adrian asked, would you rather go 150 years into the past or 150 years into the future?
I'm going to have to say into the future.
Into the future?
Yeah, because I'm not sure if I want to go that far back in the past. It seems awful.
Yeah. So 150 years. Yeah, it's 2172.
That'd
That'd probably be fun.
I wonder what will be happening.
I don't know. Let's see. 150 years into the past is
Yeah, what was happening
1872.
What was happening then?
The Civil War just ended.
Perfect.
The decline of the West.
Yep.
And the dissolution of the Confederacy. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel like it'd be cool to go into the past just to, like, live there or, like, be in history.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, you can read about it. You can't read about the future.
I don't think I'd be having a good time in the
I
past
don't think
as a
you-
woman.
Yeah, probably not. Kind of a rough time for all peoples that don't look like me.
You?
Yeah. Yeah, good point. I'd probably go into the future. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because you can't read about the future. You can only speculate. So, like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Let's get after it. Jake asks, would you rather fight 50 chickens? I like these kinds of questions.
But wait, didn't we? Okay, go ahead.
Would you rather fight 50 chicken-sized horses, it's like little horses, or one horse-sized chicken? Like a giant chicken.
I'm going to have to fight the one giant.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because-
because a bunch of
50?
50 like little miniature horse. It depends if you had weapons, I guess. Probably don't have weapons.
Just with my bare hands, it's going to kill me, but I'll try to fight it.
The big chicken?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you could overwhelm a big chicken. Those horses, a bunch of little kicks.
Yeah.
Tiny kicks. Oh, man. Those are good questions.
Yeah.
I like the answering questions thing at the end of an episode.
I feel like I had a question. Anyways, so here's a question from the Hi June Pod. What food is or foods is/are an absolute no-go? A lot of food questions. Or food content.
Yeah, a lot of food content today. Absolute no go. You know what I have not been enjoying recently, and maybe this is a hot take for some people, because a lot of people like sushi, like raw fish.
Ugh,
I can't do it.
I cannot do raw fish.
Something about the texture. I finally, like, I'm usually okay with textures. Like, that's not the stuff that bothers me about food I don't like. But I think I finally found the one I don't like, and it's raw fish. I tried it, like, I have a seared ahi, like, salad or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And I love the idea of it. Sounds good. But, like, the chewy...
Nope.
I'm straight.
I will not do raw fish
I'm
either.
good.
My no-go food is olives. Oh, God, they're so gross.
You don't like olives, do you?
I will never forget in high school, one of my ex-boyfriends. I'm sorry. Sorry to bring up the past.
Trauma check.
He forced me to eat a green olive.
Green's bad.
And I can't even think about it, but I threw up on the couch.
Really?
Yeah, it was embarrassing.
Fuck that. Green I don't like. I will say that.
I think
green I don't care for.
It's the taste of the green, but also that little red thing in it. I didn't know that was in it, and I threw up on the couch. It was very embarrassing.
Yeah, I like black olives.
Oh, you're disgusting.
Green, I can't do it.
Green, my sister loves olives so much that each year for Christmas she gets cans of olives in her stocking.
It's so funny. God, Courtney's so funny.
What's gross.
What has she been? She's been into ties.
Oh yeah. My sister is, maybe I should probably give a little bit of a background. My sister is 23. I don't know how old she is. Oops. But she is autistic, and she...
Jesus, okay.
She's autistic, and she has these, like, obsessions. And right now, her obsession is ties, like, like neckties. And tying them around people's neck and putting them on her neck and buying ties.
Very practical.
For who?
Obsession. Anyone who needs their tie tied.
Yeah, I guess
Guarantee you at some point we will all be getting ready in a room and there will be a young man or woman wearing a tie. It's like, I don't know what the fuck to do. And Courtney's like, gotcha. And ties a perfect
She actually does it
Windsor.
pretty fast.
Yeah, she's quick at it. Yeah. She's good at it. I saw the video of her tying one. She ties it better than I do.
No, I don't even know how to do it.
She probably kill it. She probably like, I got you. And everyone in the room's going to be like, what?
Oh, but that is one of her obsessions right now.
I love it. That's so funny. What were we talking about? What was the question?
Olives. Yeah, I brought up the olives.
Yeah, that's way more practical than wanting cans of olives in your stocking. That's so fucking funny.
Gross.
You have any more questions?
Cage says, what's y'all's take on having a broken AC in the summertime in Texas?
What's your take on that? It's bad.
Our AC hasn't worked since we moved into this house.
That's true.
So we have window units in the rooms.
3 window units in this house.
And our house is not small.
And we just installed 2 fans this weekend.
And we live in Austin. It's 100 degrees.
It's literally, what's the temperature right now? Let's see. Right now, it is 88 degrees.
Yeah, and we're sitting in a room. The fan's not on. Ew.
So that, yeah, it is kind of gross.
The fan is not on, and there's no air conditioning in here, and it's so stuffy. Hot and stuffy. It's horrible.
But we turn the fan off for the quality of the podcast, even though you can hear the computer over almost everything I'm saying.
Austin's vintage computer.
Yeah.
That is all the hot takes and questions that we have for the day.
Thank you for submitting them. If you asked a question or submitted a hot take, literally, like, just even though this is the hot take episode, if you have one later, we'll be happy to read it. Like, if ever you want to, like, if you have a question for us or just, like, something that you think is just, like, a funny question or just, like, whatever.
Yeah. Something that you want to be put out into the world.
Something to just, some energy to put into the earth. Yeah. But, feel free to shoot them over at Hi June Pod.
Yeah. And I guess this wasn't necessarily a hot takes specifically. It was more like hot takes, unpopular opinions, questions. It was fun. It was
episode.
A jimble jamble.
This is jimble jamble. Who gives a fuck? This is our world. We're the main characters in this space, and if you're watching, you're an NPC.
Okay.
You're in our world.
I thought you were about to say you're in our world.
Dang.
That's what. Anyways, well, that's all the questions. I thought we would end this episode by telling you guys something that we are interested in or something that we're liking right now.
Stuff we're vibing with at the moment.
Yeah, just in case you wanted to
know more about us.
Know more about us, or check something out, or something.
I just think
like
it's
that.
it's like a fun way to kind of like, it's it's us.
We're offering a service.
Offering a service, and it's like getting to know us, but also just like
it's like, oh,
you may find something. Oh, cool. Yeah.
Okay.
So what have you been into recently?
I have been into reading recently.
You have been into reading. A little bookworm.
I'm a little bookworm. Mm-hmm. I specifically really pretty much only follow bookstagrams now. Mm-hmm. But I was going to do a little bit of a book haul, but I'm not going to do a book haul. But right now I'm reading a book from Colleen Hoover called It Ends With Us. It's pretty good so far. I'm a little whore for a contemporary romance novel. Yeah. So if you are interested in that, It Ends With Us is what I'm reading.
Check it out. What was the last book you read you were like obsessed with?
The last book I read was called Love in Other Words by Christina Lauren. God damn it, that book was so good. I read it in like 2 days.
You flew through that shit and you were like crying when you finished it.
It was so good and sweet and wholesome. If you want to read something that's like heartwarming and sweet and just you don't want to stop reading and you wish, it's one of those books where like I wish I could read it for the first time again. Yeah. What is it called? Love and Other Words.
Love and Other Words. Yeah. I love the idea of reading. I want to read. So I have like a backlog of shit I want to read. I love when I find something that I enjoy. I love it. Mm-hmm. I enjoy it. But like, finding something that I'm going to enjoy is kind of a task for me. And just like carving out time to read, or like, because if it's like, okay, I have an hour. Do I want to read, or do I want to like, fuck, I haven't played drums all week. Do I want to go play drums for a second? Or like I have to edit a podcast, or like, I just want to go touch grass. Like, yeah. Anything it's just else? So hard to like. Yeah. Yeah. But it sucks because it's like, I love the idea of reading. It's just like, my attention span is just so shot. I'll just pick up my phone and fuck off.
Get a book on your phone. But if you are wanting to read and you're not sure where to start, this is what I did, was get on the app called Goodreads. Mm-hmm. And there's reviews on there. People review books. Mm-hmm. And so you don't pick up a book and have no idea if it's good or not. That's kind of how I've found all the books. But you find what kind of books, the genres you like, and then you can read the reviews and go from there and make a list of what to read. So maybe you should do that.
Maybe I should, yeah.
You can go to the library.
But then the task after that is focusing on...
Get it on your phone, and then you can read.
But see, that's the thing, is I like physical books. I'm kind of like you. Like I like.
Okay, well then just don't read.
I'm just gonna fuck off and not read. I don't know how to read anyway, so I don't know why we're even having this conversation.
What are you interested in?
I've been interested in a lot recently.
Well, let's hear it.
Honestly, editing video has been a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. It is fun, right?
Learning how to do that and edit audio. Audio is so hard. It's not hard. It's a whole thing. That's been really fun. I feel like I have an answer, but you're not gonna like it.
Just say it.
I've been kind of circling back around to video games. Nah, I won't put that. I would say let's talk about video editing. Yeah, I've been super into video editing. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, and you do a great job.
Thank you. I'd like to think I do a pretty good job for not knowing anything about. Yeah, for a newbie, it's not so bad. I don't know. It's like I like learning new things, and I like staying busy. Yeah. Like and having kind of like an objective, and so I'm usually intimidated by stuff like that or stuff like this, and I still kind of am, but like the learning curve for some reason has been a lot flatter. I think it's having people peripheral to us like Michael. That are really good at it and like can show you stuff really quickly. That's made it a lot easy. So thank you, Michael. But yeah, I'd say this.
Yeah, I feel like if I didn't know that you haven't done this before and I watched like one of our pods, I would be like, oh, they've been doing this forever.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
Thank you. You're welcome. And usually I feel like the hump you have to get over is the intimidation with like the technical side of it. And I bumped into that a lot, like learning how to like program drums and like do that kind of shit and send music back and forth. But for some reason with this program and like editing video, like the learning curve, it seemed way less like daunting. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's because of the video helmet, because you can see it. Maybe that's what it is that you can see it, and so you can actually see what you're manipulating. Whereas like sound, it's like I don't trust my ears. Like I really don't. Yeah. Some people can like I was talking to Michael about this. He has this really cool program. He's learning how to like, make electronic music.
Mm-hmm.
And he has this, essentially it's like a game. It's like a learning module that like teaches you how to like, I'm sure this is so fucking boring for people, I'm sure. But hey, it's what I'm into. This is the segment. Fuck you. Uh, but it's like, it walks you through how to like build a song. But it like gives you a song and you have to recreate it.
Oh, that's
using
cool.
the knobs. So it teaches trains your ear on like, how did what knob did they turn to get from that sound to that sound?
That's actually interesting.
Right? That's what I thought, because it's like, I've always heard people like, oh, I could use some more gain, or like I'm learning more about that now, but like, especially like with band stuff, like people fucking with guitar pedals and like amps and stuff, they're like, turn your whatever up. And I'm like, how do you know that that's what that needed? So like, I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
audio shit's so intimidating, but like mixing it with the video has been really fun. So
Well, just look at how far you've come now. Imagine where you'll be in a few freaking weeks.
that's what I'm shouting.
At this juncture.
Yeah, I think so. But it's fun. I don't know. So that's been my interest lately. It's just kind of learning a new hobby. And it's not totally like I'm doing something with it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You know what else I'm interested in?
What's that?
You.
Hey, that's sweet, huh? I love you.
I love you.
We should just have
Let's talk about how in love we are.
we should do therapy techniques, like look at each other.
For 5 minutes, like the cut videos.
Dude, dang. We should do a that'd be a fun episode. Steal from cut videos.
Yeah.
We should. All the popular like YouTube series we should steal from.
Yeah.
And do prompts or challenges.
We should do a drinking game.
We should do a drinking game. That's fun. We should just put it to the folks.
Mm-hmm.
If there's any prompts or games or
Only 3 episodes in and we have no ideas.
That's not true. I'm just saying.
Just kidding.
If there's some user generated content, why not? We got plenty of ideas. We got a lot of stuff in the barrel. We got some fun stuff coming up. Yeah. So.
Yeah, cute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Episode 3.
Episode 3 was a jimble jamble of things.
Yeah, but it was fun. It's fucking Monday after people will be hearing this a couple of days from now, but today is Monday, Memorial Day.
I hope everybody had a great Memorial Day.
Yeah. Weekend. We had a 4-day ass weekend. That shit was dope. So this is our coming down after a busy weekend, shooting the shit with each other and our friends.
Aww.
That's sweet. But anyway, follow High June Pod on
Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube.
That's it.
Gmail.
Gmail. Subscribe to our newsletter. All right. But yeah.
Okay.
See you next week.
See you next week.
Bye. Thank you.
I forgot to talk about Harry Styles.
When were you going to talk about Harry Styles?
My interest.
That's a right shame, that is.